just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher, he's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Bogaerts now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Betts whips it to first. Bogaerts retired. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a
nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Joe Musgrove. How about a report on him, Chris?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. Musgrove goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. One up, one down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Bobby Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. That one inside.
That's inside.
Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Outside low. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he can't make the play.
Oh, I definitely think the sun played a factor on that one because he just whipped on it. And as an outfielder, that can be the worst feeling in the world when you know you've got a beat on it and all of a sudden the ball completely disappears on you. It happens to everybody at some point.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's in there, 3-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up in RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And that one fouled off. And a ground ball to first. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Dick Allen. That one fouled off. Gonzalez on third. Ohtani over at second with one down.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Here's a 1-1. And misses inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hayward makes the play. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice. As he comes across, it's 2-0. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Paul O'Neill. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Brooks Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. And a base hit. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's too high.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's Mark Vientos. That clips the corner.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Jim Rice, the next up for the Padres. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Jake Cronenworth in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make it.
And we're back. And now it's William Contreras. That one ripped. Siri really on his horse for it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And first offering is fouled off.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Contreras at second with nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Bobby Abreu steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So man aboard, and now Luis Gonzalez singled and drove in a run his first time through. And it's fouled away. And that one hammered. And no one can get there. The run scores from third, and the lead is up to 5. The relay.
He was all over that one. I love the approach.
New arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Hart.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And there's a ball. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Movement in the bullpen. Henry Baez up and throwing. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hayward makes a nice running catch. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Just missed. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Inside, just missed. Glass now, ready and deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right side, and that chance handled to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And now it's Jose Siri. And delivers outside. And the slider catches the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. The throw to third. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ball to strike. In the air, right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. One left for San Diego. Still looking at that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the power speed combo. Dick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. That smash towards center. Siri brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
O'Neal now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Brooks Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one drilled left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss. Freeman,
No ball,
the
2
runner at
strikes.
third. Contreras at first, 2 out of the inning.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ripped on a line. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4.
I got 1 ball, 1
That's
strike.
way outside. And 1-1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the left fielder, Jim Rice. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Henry Baez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Abreu, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ. And here it comes. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Luis Gonzalez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. Misses
That's
with
ball
the
3.
2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he grounds one to the right side. Cronenworth tosses to first, and Gonzalez retired. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. To the right side. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First time up, he grounded to third. That one drifts inside. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Diaz on at first, nobody out. The next
Ball
pitch
that
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Jason Hayward. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Siri stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground to the left. Steps on third for 1, and that's 2. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, number 37.
Burger.
Here's a big power threat, Dick Allen. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Well struck left field. Rice ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And up next for Los Angeles, Paul O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Fouled off left side. In the air, right side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He swings and fouls one off. In the air to left, down the line. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside. And it's 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the 6th. This one in the air. Freeman. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Solo homer. She crushes that one to right field. He'll touch them all. It's 7-1.
He wasted no time in that at-bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Digging in, Mark Vientos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
Next
Inside,
pitch just
1.
misses, and that's ball 1. And that's
Ball.
down and away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Gonzalez raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yuki Matsui.
Now
Here's the
for
catcher,
Padres,
William Contreras.
Number 1, Yuki Matsui.
Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit, and that turns the lineup over. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Morejon getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swings through that.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the
ball, 2
zone.
strikes.
Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where
that's out.
It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Next
2
pitch,
balls,
not
no
close,
strike.
up high.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch
2 balls,
surprised
1
all of
strike.
us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Hammer, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. So 2 down. Stepping in, Dick Allen. That one out to right. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they now lead by 9. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon. So a man at first. And next for L.A., Paul O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
On a line, base hit. Cut off, throw to second, safe. And that's his 3rd hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Brooks Robinson.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That one outside. 1-0. The Dodgers threatening. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Two on, 2 outs. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball to right. Hayward. And that ends the inning. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Luis Campusano.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that misses. 1-1. Late with the swing there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. Freeman puts it away, and there's 1 away. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Tyler Wade, looking to start something with 1 gone. That's outside, and that's ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. And now, Jake Cronenworth. And that one in the air center field. They got it for out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Wade off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs.
That's a ball.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Padres leave 1. They're down 9. It's Brett Sullivan, the new catcher now. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie
Morejon back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hangs onto the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and There's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Morejon, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball,
Just
two
not
strikes.
able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
First base.
He had two strikes. On him,
Hitting for the
and he
Dodgers,
hit him.
Number 9, Turner.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Yeah, the batter now, Bobby Abreu.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. So first
Now
and
batting,
second with
the
two
left
outs.
fielder,
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Gonzalez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
0-1.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. But it's offline. It's 11-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So remaining in the game defensively, Trey Turner taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance.
Nope.
Siri
Ball one.
up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
This to third. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu sizes this one up, snags it for the second out. So now a pinch hitter, Eggy Rosario, trying to get something going for him with two away.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the eighth. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail by double. Staying in the game on defense, Eggy Rosario taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Robert Suarez into the game. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Dick Allen.
That one in triple digits.
Well, that's today's
0-1.
style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That's a laser base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Chases the changeup in the dirt, and it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And the runner stays where he is. So up next, Brooks Robinson. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Joe under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Allen around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 12-1.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here is William Contreras. Arise. Takes it himself. Misplay doesn't cost him. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. And here is Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. No outs, runner over at third. Foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 12-2.
Now batting,
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres.
Joe.
Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Vientos gets his lead at first with nobody out. Way out front for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in, coming home. He'll score. So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Brett Sullivan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. That one ripped right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Run comes in from second, and now it's 12-4.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes outside. That's in there. That's strike one. Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Right side, hard hit. Robinson throws to first in time. There for the out. Runners. Scores from third. Pitching change here. Dylan Cease.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Hayward stands in now, looks at that one inside. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one is inside. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And a strike in there. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Contreras in position. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Jose Siri, the next up for the Padres. Right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Cease is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, as much action